Yes, I'm on some other shit. Yes, I'm on some other shit.
We on some other shit. Comprende? Yeah.
What up, what up, what up? It's on some other shit. It's your boy, Joe Prophet. My girl, Monet Banks. Hey, we giving you opinions back with facts. Straight like that. You know where we at, 11903, A-Leaf Clothing. The staple in the community, man. The one and only A-Leaf store, man. We here with you, baby.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
How y'all feeling out there? I hope y'all having a good day on this great Sunday. We have an amazing show lined up for y'all today. This is episode 33, entitled "ROLLin with the Homie," featuring none other than the talented Chef Chilly Weston. He's going to be tapped in with us today, y'all, letting y'all know how he's been building his brand, getting ready for Thanksgiving, what he has lined up. I'm ready to eat. I don't know if y'all ready to eat, okay? But let's go ahead and get into it.
Oh, man.
So, Chef, how you doing today, man? What's going on?
I'm doing well. I can't complain. I'm blessed. How y'all doing?
Hey,
we great, man.
Feeling good, feeling great.
Hey, your brother.
We just want to kind of, tap in with you, connect you with our fans, and let them know exactly what you've been cooking up.
Feel me?
Literally.
And figuratively, you know what I'm saying? Whipping up.
Exactly. So, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? Your background, give them a little
what is
insight.
A soul roll, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, break it down for us, man.
I got you. First and foremost, I'm Greg Jones, aka Chef Chilly Weston. I am owner and operator of Soul Rolls.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Houston, Sunnyside to be exact.
Talk your shit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And I'm just a cool, laid back guy, trying to get money in this world.
Yeah. Like everyone else,
Just like everyone.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
No, but listen, bro, like, out of all the, food items per se, or I don't know what you call them, delicacies or whatever you could have came up with. Why, you know what I'm saying? Why egg rolls, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Why
What
the
inspired
egg roll? What inspired
you?
the egg roll?
Right.
You know what I mean?
So what originally, I was just thinking about, what can I do different that I know how to do?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I was born and raised in the South. And so like naturally know how to cook soul food.
All right.
Learn from my mama, learn from my grannies, learn from my pops, learn from, the family.
Yeah.
And so what can I do to make this different for everybody else? Because, everybody got soul food. Everybody makes soul food.
Yeah.
It's different to them. So how can I take it a step further to make it different for me to, so, y'all can come shop with me. So I'm like,
right.
Let me put it in the egg roll. And so now I got, all different kinds. Like my best seller is my Rotten Birdie, which is fried chicken, macaroni, and yams. I got steak.
All in one.
All in one roll.
All right.
You kind of said that too fast now, bro. Run it back for the people. Slow it down.
He got them all together.
Break it down, man. You say we got what in there now?
I have fried chicken, macaroni, and yams all in a roll.
Yeah. Now that sounds good, y'all.
Yeah.
I know sometimes y'all may not like y'all food to be touching, but ultimately it goes together. Okay, it hits.
It's a combo that works really, 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 really well, and I just take that and roll with it. Then I also have steak, shrimp, and grits. That's my free roll. I have an etouffee roll. I have oxtails and potatoes. Like when I say
oxtails and potatoes, that sounds delicious as well.
Yeah, so I don't know if I can smell some on me. I had to make something this morning.
Yes, sir.
We did have the pleasure of tasting some of the egg rolls. So I had the seafood egg roll. It was that was great. And you had the one with the collard greens, right? Did you have the one with the greens?
I had a couple of them. I went back.
Yeah, he went back. He went back in the line when he was not supposed to.
I can't really describe to you which one I had. I had a variety.
He's one of those guys at Sam's Club. He's eating all the free samples.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, not real tough. Let me tell you what really happened though. Like I was watching. When he was, doing the presentation of the egg rolls and giving everybody out, and I was just the guy just sitting in the back, just like, okay, how many they get? I'm gonna go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You was doing your calculations.
All right, there's 8 egg rolls left. All right, cool. I might be good for 2 more after this. So yeah, that lets you know, the product is good. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? When you have patrons like myself sitting back doing things of that nature.
Right.
So
Yeah.
how does it feel when you see people enjoying your food and they have this big smile on their face, or they're just like, grubbing, they just have that look on their face? How does that feel?
It's definitely a great feeling because my food is an extension of me.
Me?
That's my art. So like when I go in the kitchen and like I don't have anything going on. Like I'm in the kitchen, I'm zoned in. Like you go into my kitchen while I'm working. I'm not one of those that cleans up while I go because I have to focus on my food right then and there. And so like
Mamba mentality.
Right, exactly. So like when I'm in that mode, it's like I can't be stopped. And so like when I'm out of it, it's like, oh snap, you take a step back and realize what you created. And so it's like now, I didn't put all this effort to it and I put this love with the blood, sweat, and tears, figuratively, obviously.
Right.
No blood in my head.
They gonna come. Marvin Zindler gonna come
in my
slime in the ice machine.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course,
hold the blood.
Speaking.
Yes, sir.
And so now, like when I have people tell me, like, "Oh my gosh, everybody loved it." Like last night, I just catered a party, and the mom and the daughter reached out to me and was saying, like, everybody was floored, and so it's like, it's a really great feeling, especially it's like, it feels like every time when somebody tells me that it's the first time, because like again, I put so much effort into it, so it's like it feels brand new. And so I think that's another reason why like it's a lot easier for me to keep going in the down days, because knowing people love my food is like it's a really good feeling.
Yeah,
really good feeling.
Now on the other side of that, putting your stuff out there, now has it been people that been like, Hey, my nigga, you could have did something.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not going to.
You could have did something else.
It ain't for everybody. You feel me?
I'm really good on your soul. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? You just gotta. It ain't all sweet. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta ask the other side of that. Like, So if and when it happens, I know it's far and few in between because I didn't have the damn egg roll. So, but I'm saying like, so if somebody come to you and they tell you, my man's, I ain't really wasn't feeling this egg roll or whatever, like. How
you try to rectify that?
How do you try to rectify that?
I tend like I take every opinion with a grain of salt, because of course I have to listen to constructive criticism. Like, oh nah, it wasn't fried enough, or it was fried too hard, or I don't like the flavors in this one, or like what'd you put in that? This I get it. I had one lady who was a seafood connoisseur, and she was like, oh no, these shrimps ain't. I was like, okay. I was like, I try not to be in my feelings about it, because obviously it's a business. She paid her money, she had her opinion. I was like, okay, boom, let me change for the going forward. She may not come back, but right there, she made a change in how I do things now to get better in the future. So it's like, I definitely appreciate any and every comment, because I won't get better if everybody's saying, oh, your food's good. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So like, I appreciate it.
I'm gonna get kind of deep into that. what was up with the shrimp? With them hoes came from Walmart? You know what I'm saying? What happened now? Why was she tripping on the shrimp? She one of the ones at the golf? You know what I'm saying?
She did that one. She was looking for.
I'm gonna say she was from Louisiana.
Okay.
Louisiana be judging us anyway.
They gonna play.
They be having it out.
You gotta come correct with their food.
Right. I wish she would have gave me that precursor, but hindsight 2020. Again, like, so now my stuff legit. So.
Yeah,
I know. You ain't got to convince me. I know. Shit, I done had
Not
it.
saying it wasn't legit before, but like I didn't think of that, and even more so, I don't eat seafood. So it's like, to me, I didn't think about it like that in that aspect. So when she told me, it was like, oh, okay, now it's a difference. There's something else that I don't know.
Another level.
You see what I'm saying? So like again, like
that makes sense.
Yeah, you can have the flavors right, but if like somebody who actually eats shrimp, or not, kind of, grew up with it and that's their staple. Yeah. It's like, okay, well, now I gotta, think about taking into account of everybody. You see what I'm saying?
Talking about wins and losses, right? Or talking about, excuse me, not the negative, but the other side, like you were talking about. So what do you feel has been your toughest obstacle so far along your journey to build your brand?
Consistency. Consistency in myself, consistency in trying to do, events, catering, the orders, I feel like I became a lot more consistent once I got to this full time. I just recently quit my job and doing this full time.
bad.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You
Thank
feel
you.
me?
And so
Taking
like,
it to the next
liberation.
level.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
talking Liberation.
Because I was just talking to one of my business partners recently and saying like, how does it sound on the other end? Oh, I can't get you today. I got to work. You see what I'm saying? Like, I want to be available for everybody to get, get the food. Not so much money is I want as much people to try my food as I can. As I
It's
can.
deep though, bro,
Yeah.
because we've been conditioned, in our minds to think, like that's how we have to work for the money, and
Right.
you know what I'm saying, because you just gotta look at it like this. Whatever your hours was at your job, you could have been putting that into soul rolls.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? 100%. All the effort,
I mean,
all the
not
hours.
to say that you can't, still
balance.
Right, right.
But for you to, you know what I'm saying, like you just said, you started seeing the results and you started seeing the improvement when you got into it full time.
Right.
Right.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
And me, I got to get better about this because I don't have any recipes written down. So like I'm the only one who knows how to make everything right then and there. So like, I got to move into where I can make it a system to where it's like, if I'm not there, Soul Rolls can keep going.
Automation.
Obviously that's, it's going to take a little bit more work, but yeah, so it's like, again, so that's why I wouldn't be able to like, hey, I'm at work, but so-and-so can come and get you. You see what I'm saying? Like unless I had a system in place, but but now it's like, what you want, I got you. So, again, like y'all can hit me up every day. I'm here. I got y'all.
So what's next? What is 2020 looking like for Soul Rolls? What are your plans for the future?
2022.
That's why she said.
What did I say?
She said 2020. 2 years.
What year is this?
2021.
You know what I'm saying.
Nah, we did. We had it. I thought he
this
wasn't
next
gonna say
year. I
My
said the
goodness.
future.
Deuce, man. Let's go.
So next year is definitely gonna be a huge stepping stone for me, because it's already in the works, this year. Now it's happening now, again, I feel like me, quitting my job and moving in this full time, helped me open my eyes. One, way more opportunities opened up that I didn't even realize was there.
Yeah, I mean, because you was at work.
Exactly.
You was at work.
Okay, we're not going to even ask.
Not to say, hold on, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but let me not, because our people out there, don't let Joe think there's something wrong with having a damn job.
Not.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Not.
It ain't nothing wrong with that, but it's going to get to the point within the job where, like, you got to make.
It's about
decision.
time.
You know what I mean?
It's about time and your availability.
You feel me? Because it's like, y'all know what I'm trying to say, man. I ain't got to do all that.
Yeah,
and the man already told you he started seeing results when he went full time. Right.
And again,
continue,
there's
my
nothing
brother.
wrong with having a job.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
You got to do what you got to do.
Don't let me discourage you from that, please.
But no, 2020 for me is I will be in a food truck.
Talk that.
I will be in the food truck. I'm gonna be moving around the city, state, nationwide. I'm gonna be shipping orders, across the state. So like y'all gonna be seeing me everywhere. I'm gonna be all up in your face.
Yes, sir.
So can people, like, if you freeze the egg rolls, right? Can
I give like instructions and
like how to warm them and
yeah, for sure.
Hey, that's a game changer right there.
You got the air fryer, you got a regular fryer.
That's true.
Oven. Yeah.
I know which one do you like better, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Because I didn't see you.
Because you a fake chef with the air fryer.
Yeah.
You be acting like you really doing something with that air.
Tripping.
Obviously the grease tastes better.
Yeah.
Obviously. But I will say you have a little bit more versatility with the air fryer because you can roast it. You can, get the fry sensation. You can reheat food. Like, you drop something in the fryer, it's just boom, it's grease. It's, it's there. But with the air fryer, like I personally on a day-to-day basis use the air fryer more. I would rather an air fryer.
Yeah. Is it more
I guess convenience?
Yeah, I don't want to say convenient, but
it's, I guess you could say convenience because it's like it's really just like a smaller oven so to speak. I
Mhm.
would say it'd be more convenient in terms of, you know, reheating. You can kind of just let it go for a couple minutes and just, you know, come back to it. You know, you don't have to stand there, because if you're frying something, you got to stand there and make sure it don't burn. So
Facts.
so
Putting a timer on the.
correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Will Soul Rolls venture out into other, like creating other food items?
I don't know, so to speak, of soul rolls, but Chef Chilly Weston will.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, I definitely, again, like once I get, you know, soul rolls with my baby, once that's grown, rolling, doing this thing by itself, you know, I plan on, you know, having different dishes, doing, you know, a little bit more on the elegant side.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
so, you know, I also plan on going to culinary school. Yeah. And trying to learn all that stuff. Like, because obviously, you know, right now, everything I've learned is been home.
Mm-hmm.
You
Ain't
know
nothing
what I'm
wrong with that.
And
Right.
so, you know, not at all, not at
Shit,
all.
what you
But
mean? Yeah.
I'm trying to, but I want to know the ins and outs of, like, you know, different from different international cuisines. You know, how to
Take it to the next level.
use
Yeah.
different actual, you know, cooking utensils. You know, just little things. And so it's like I want to like perfect my craft.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, you have to always
about.
be in position to receive the ball.
Right.
That's what being great is all about. So
Right.
being able to receive that knowledge, or have the knowledge to be able to expand upon your career and become a master of that skill set is very important. So I definitely commend you for that. I think that's, I mean, shit.
Thank you.
That's boss mentality.
Real talk.
And you know, just talking about food, Thanksgiving is coming up, y'all. So I want to ask, best Thanksgiving food, or what's like the one thing you are looking forward to eating on Thanksgiving?
Before you answer that, I was gonna ask something else that it wasn't as obvious. I'm looking around. I was wondering if you brought some of them soul rolls with you.
You know what?
Hungry as hell, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. Know them hoes. Good.
Why you say I was looking around?
I was looking around because I'm like, you got somebody gonna bring him in. You know, he big time now. Now somebody's gonna, you know, like roll him in or something. You know, it's all good.
I ain't got nothing.
He said I ain't got nothing on me.
I ain't mean to put him on French Street like that. But, y'all know how I get down. I was hungry.
Oh my God.
Go ahead,
yeah. Clearly. Clearly.
Oh man. But I guess Thanksgiving food that I'm looking forward to.
Yes.
Yeah. It had to be my mama's macaroni. Specifically my mom's. Not, you know.
Not just any macaroni.
Not just anybody's. And I know a lot of people say, oh my gosh, your macaroni is good. Like, I think, I'm not saying it's not good. I was like, yeah, no, it's okay. Because I'm thinking of, you know, compared to my mom's.
Yeah.
Nah.
She killing it.
What?
What? Shout out, Mom.
Yeah, appreciate you.
You know what I mean?
Love you, Mama.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out. What about you?
Dish that I'm looking forward to.
Yes. What is the one thing you're looking forward to eating? And it's like not something that you can always really eat. It's like Thanksgiving time, you know, it's like,
well, you know,
that's a little different question now. Because
I mean, it's like Thanksgiving, you know, like you don't get to eat everything all the time. So it's like it's only something that's made during Thanksgiving. It's like, what is your favorite, or what are you most looking forward to?
I'm
still been macaroni.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if this actual dish is getting made because I ain't talked to my man. You know what I mean? Like I've been hearing about, you know, this gumbo that he makes that's just so fire, you know, and I missed it on his birthday, you know what I mean? Lord, if you watching, like, I'm looking forward to your gumbo for Thanksgiving, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna put that down, I'm looking for it.
He can make some good gumbo.
I'm looking for it.
He can. You
you
haven't had it ever?
No.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I need that.
He literally puts everything in there.
That's what he
like
said. He's
crabs.
I loaded up, Jack.
Everything.
And what he said. So I'm looking forward to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to it.
That's funny. That's
funny.
funny. I love food. I mean, who doesn't love food? So I'm definitely looking forward to my mom's dressing. Cornbread dressing. Not like the what is it called? The box. I can't even think of what is it, stovetop or something or stuffer, whatever it's called. Cornbread dressing, Martha White cornbread, by the way. It has to be Martha White cornbread. And yeah, that's
shout out Martha White.
it makes it all the better. Okay, so holiday dating, right? The holidays are coming up. It's holiday season, right?
Yeah.
So, are you dating anybody right now? You have your special someone.
I do.
Okay.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to you, whoever you are, girl. Okay, but like before, right?
Mhm.
You would bring that your significant other, like around for the holidays. So, like, what's the rule? When are you supposed to bring someone home for the holidays? Like Thanksgiving, Christmas. What would you say? Like back in the day, what was like?
I don't really think it's like a time. It's more like understanding.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
Like,
No, that's
we both understand, and you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, he come to my mouth and Thanksgiving. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's just more of a feeling.
Yeah, we both gotta understand that, it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause one does and one doesn't, it's gonna be an issue.
You have to meet the immediate family first.
Right.
And just your first time meeting my mom shouldn't be at no holidays.
Whoo!
Talk bad.
Unless you ready for conversations that you know.
Right. Because not only are you answering
gonna
questions,
ask.
I'm answering questions.
For
I'm
real.
not trying to answer
They
them
gonna
'cause I'm trying
ask.
to eat.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That makes sense. That makes sense. So if you're listening out there, if y'all are still, in the introductory phases, make sure y'all have an understanding.
Right.
Don't be displaying any red flags.
Get a little bit of straight.
Right. Who's supposed to be making whose plate, right? So girlfriend, wife.
Yeah.
Who's supposed to be making the plates for?
That is the wifely, girl-friendly thing to do is make your boy a plate.
Why don't the husband or boyfriend ever make the plate?
I mean, it's just like I said, the word I used before, understanding. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just understanding. Like,
what's the understanding?
That I'm hungry. Baby girl, make that plate for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that I wouldn't do it for you.
Wow.
So for me, I'm always in the kitchen, and so I don't have a problem with making plates. So
me neither. I don't have no problem. It's just an understanding.
No, I feel it.
You know what I'm saying?
But I think if it's her family, if it's her people, she make the plate.
Okay.
If it's my people, I'm gonna make the plate.
Okay.
That's how
understanding.
There we go. Understand.
Hey.
There we go.
Now that does make sense.
Yeah.
That does make sense.
Because it's a level of comfortability. You know what I mean?
True. Okay. So I mean, see, there you go. Y'all gotta know how to maneuver. So we're gonna help y'all out if you don't really know how to navigate this holiday season.
Keyword communication.
Communicate.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And don't be, just be honest, whatever it is. If it's not if there isn't an understanding.
Right.
Don't be out here hurting nobody's feelings, ghosting nobody now.
Ladies. Oh, baby girl. All y'all out there, listen. If you have this nervous feeling about asking this guy to go to his house for Thanksgiving, y'all don't gotta understand it, baby. You understand what I'm saying?
Like buying gifts, like
we
stuff
ain't
like
gonna
that.
go that far. That's a line we don't want to talk about. We don't want to talk that line. We're gonna stick with the Thanksgiving dinner and should we be coming?
That's a whole different conversation.
If it's in your stomach and you like, should I ask him? Don't ask him.
Right. What are we?
Let him ask you if anything.
What are we?
Exactly. You start doing that. You see that?
If you gotta ask, what are we?
No understanding.
Don't do that before the Halloween.
Don't do that.
On the way.
Set yourself up for.
Right. Y'all going to Thanksgiving talking about what are we?
Good luck.
So how are you gonna introduce me?
Oh yeah.
You don't know? No understanding.
Oh yeah.
You shouldn't. If you have to ask that.
You definitely don't want to go.
This holidays, go with your
family. Just go on, skip it. Go
to your mama's house. That's what you need to do.
I'm not about to play. So we are also celebrating the life of Young Dolph. For those of you who may not know, I know, right? Unfortunately, Young Dolph just recently was gunned down outside in Memphis, outside of the it's Makita. Okay, Makita. Yeah. I was about to say Madeira. It's Makita Bakery. Yeah. One of the staples in that community, which is just so terrible, especially now that it's holiday season and Thanksgiving is just around the corner.
Right.
But the reason why I also wanted to talk about him, because we wanted to celebrate Young Dolph's entrepreneurship and the legacy that he has left behind for his family.
Yeah.
So, he wasn't just a regular rapper, typical rapper.
No.
Young Dolph was actually, he owned over 100 properties in Memphis.
Yeah.
He would gift his children with foreclosed properties like every year for their birthday. So he was leaving them tangible things that will help them to build wealth.
Absolutely.
So, I just want to talk about just generational wealth and really what that means, especially for you being an entrepreneur. How do you feel about building, wealth building and things like that?
Right. So first and foremost, I want to say, rest in power to Young Dolph.
Yes.
But generational wealth and laying the foundation first and foremost, because not everybody will see that generational wealth in their lifetime, but as long as you lay that foundation, have something that your kids can fall back on, that their kids can fall back on, laying that foundation, setting up a system, showing your kids and even your younger siblings like me. I'm the second oldest out of 9.
Oh wow.
And so like
Damn,
now,
9 of y'all.
it's 9.
I know y'all some bad motherfuckers.
I wouldn't.
You said you're the second oldest.
Yeah, I would.
That's another reason why you know how to cook as well.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
bad.
was having to make something happen.
Just
Yeah.
hungry.
Since the age of 10, I've been cooking and changing diapers. So it's like,
Yeah.
if I
That's
was
what's up.
hungry, I had to cook.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
But yeah, even something to show them and they can take off with. You know what I
Right.
mean? So, like I said, building that foundation is the most important piece because we didn't come from money. So I'm trying to break that cycle where okay, here's money. Like we didn't talk about finances. We never knew when our parents were struggling. Like we knew we were struggling, but we didn't know when it was really bad. We didn't know when they really had the money. So it's like, I want to be a little bit more open with, my siblings and with my kids. Like, okay, this is money. This is what we use money for. This is how we can, continue to make money. You see what I'm saying? If you do X, Y, and Z, this is going to lose you money. If you do X, Y, and Z, it could potentially make you more money. So like, the understanding how to use money, using, and leveraging it into more money, that's just, I feel like should be a basic necessity, which isn't.
I agree, because I don't really feel as though those conversations are being had very often.
Right.
We don't understand exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even understand how credit works. That's not something that we
Right.
talk about,
Right.
or just how to buy property, owning property,
Correct.
building businesses, getting funding,
Mhm.
all those kinds of things. And I definitely think that Young Dolph had the game. He
Right.
had the keys to the game as
For
far
sure.
as just figuring out how to get money. He was
Right.
like, we
I mean,
taught
he-
ourselves how to get millions. He,
kept
he
people
said, ain't
around him,
nobody
too.
show us.
Yeah, but
Right.
he had homies too that were in the real estate as well, and financial
But
literacy.
that comes from building your network.
Right.
Your
yeah,
network
yeah,
is
for
your
sure, for
network.
sure, for sure,
So
for sure.
I don't have to know how to do everything. It's
Right.
about me
I don't
connecting with the
need- yeah,
people
I
that
don't-
do.
I shouldn't know how to do everything.
Right.
I should have, the proper people around me that if I don't have this knowledge, I can come to this guy and he can assist me properly.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, and vice versa, and everywhere around. That's what the team is about. Because together everyone achieves more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I never wanted to be. It's okay to not to say that it's bad, because it's okay to be a jack of all trades. It's okay to know how to
Right.
do a lot of different stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when you look at the big picture, like if you're the person doing everything, you ain't really doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
If you're the person doing everything, you really ain't doing shit. Like that's because you're only one person.
Right.
But when you have a team, you got this person that can handle this for you, this person that can handle this
Yeah.
for you, this person that can help you with this. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just, it's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm on a tangent going crazy. I ain't making sense.
I mean,
but
it's true.
you know what I'm saying?
You need
I
a
feel that.
support
Yeah.
system. You need a team. It's
yeah.
very difficult to do everything yourself.
Right.
So
Tell me about it.
No, we're getting better with
I
it
mean-
ourselves as
Right.
well. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because we're ex-athletes. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're so self-motivated, everything. Like if we trying to put the team together and we like, hey, yo, bro, you want to come through? Hey, 3 o'clock, we're gonna do this.
Right.
3:05, motherfucker ain't here. He ain't serious.
It's hard. It's hard to ask for help, or not even ask, but like try to rely on somebody else when you know it's like, okay, I just need to get this done. But it's like, you know, sometimes it takes that patience for somebody else to come in, because you know, obviously 2 heads is better than 1.
Absolutely.
3 heads is better than 2. You know, and the list goes on. If they're the right people with the same goal,
they're in alignment. They're in alignment.
There we go. There we go.
Mastermind alliance.
But you know, asking for help and being able to understand how to use help. You know, I know for me, like, I had sometimes, my business partner and my siblings would help me in the kitchen. I didn't know how to delegate.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to say, okay,
you do this, you got that, you got the flour, you got the grease, you move it, you sweeping when
exactly, because I'm sitting here trying to, do this, oversee what you're doing, like, oh, do this, and I'm like, okay, wait, no, do this, So once
hold on, wait, bro, I ain't mean to cut you off, but I did. You play football, right?
Yes, sir.
What position did you play?
I played DN and D tackle.
Come on, that's exactly right. You ain't no quarterback. like you know what I'm saying, but you're learning though.
Right.
But that's that's why I'm saying most quarterbacks, they like natural coaches, because they the leaders of the team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you said you didn't know how to delegate, that's why I was like, let me ask him what position he played. Because because at the end, you're not delegating anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we in the 4-3, we ran in whatever, monster splat. I know what to do. I'm coming in, I'm going out.
Right. No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, you learning, man, and you doing a hell of a job. Like I said, shit, I love the road. You see me asking about him today. You let me down, but it's okay.
My fault.
I'm gonna cry in the car.
He is gonna cry in the car.
It's all good.
I'll take care of you next time, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Like the conspiracy theorists, they always come out of the woodworks every time something happens. So even with just the recent Astroworld tragedies, now with Young Dolph, it's like, where were y'all at before this was happening? And so it's like now it's all over the internet and things like that.
Right.
So what they're saying is, Dolph signed a distribution deal with Empire Records, Empire Distribution, or whatever it's called, which
Soulja Boy educated us on so eloquently on Breakfast Club.
I mean, apparently King Von, Mo3, and and it was like Pop Smoke also had a distribution deal with them as well, and then now Dolph. And so they're saying like the owner has like life insurance policies out on their artists, which is something that's normal. Correct. However, they'll put out these posthumous albums, and exactly. And so it's like, are they really involved with it? I'm not saying that they're actually the ones that are pulling the trigger, but are they feeding the beef? Are they providing the resources to the people who need to?
Controversy sells, so we know they're feeding the beef.
Exactly.
Like
that ain't even something we got to guess on. We
it's
know.
It's just crazy.
Even after the tragedy, look what they were doing.
More after you pass.
Yeah, like look at, as soon as it happened, they saying Yo Gotti's mom's restaurant was shot up, Black youngsters' grandma house shot up. Like they just, of course, this for sure. They're feeding controversy sales. We know this, right? But I'm just
dangerous.
Yeah. But I understand, like, because if you kill Young Dolph, then there ain't no more controversy. You know what I mean? That's why I didn't understand. You know what I mean? It ain't making it ain't making sense.
I know, but
it's a head scratcher, man. It's a head scratcher.
Dolph's streams recently said it was like 20 million. It generated $20 million worth of streams over the past like 48 hours after they found out that Dolph had passed. And they're like, okay, Dolph owned his masters. All of that's going directly to his family. But then I saw a comment that said that you don't actually get all the money because you own the masters. It's supposed to be, you have to own something specifically for the streaming. So it's like the ISMR or ICMR or something like that of the music that actually generates that money.
Well, where are music people? So the way you at, man?
I know, because it was something crazy about what exactly it was.
What actually do? What is the thing? Because that's very interesting, because like the whole time, I'm a Dolph fan. Like I've been on Dolph since 2014.
Yeah, like 2013.
2013. So I've seen his elevation, and from what I always knew, he was independent. You know what I mean? I didn't even understand the Empire deal at first. I literally until Soulja Boy brought it up. I didn't even know what the hell he's talking about. I really thought Soulja
it's
Boy
the distribution.
was drugged out, and what I'm saying, everything. But about
y'all gonna quit discrediting.
That's one thing
Boy.
we have to understand about Soulja Boy. Like, we might not like the delivery and what he's talking about, but man, the dude be spitting facts. Like it's just what it is. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's very interesting. We should definitely
and
look
I hope
more
it's
into
not
that.
the case.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I hope Dolph's family is reaping all the benefits of the streaming. His son and beautiful daughter. You know what I mean? I hope they are reaping the benefits and not Empire Records and Leo Cohen and those guys. You know what I mean? Yeah. So.
Yeah. So I guess we can move on to current news.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you've heard about Antonio Brown.
Oh, AB. Goddamn AB.
He's missing on my fantasy season book.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I left my fantasy team. I was just like, you know what? I'm done. But so he recently got in trouble for having a fake vaccine card, fake vaccination card.
He should have got it in the age. I'm talking about everybody I know got it in the age. Right? They good. They're not having them problems, AB. I'm talking about, and they get, I'm talking about going way through stricter protocol than that NFL stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just telling you, bro. You should have got it in the age, baby. I don't know who's doing that in Florida. Boys in Florida don't know what they doing.
That is just so Antonio.
Come
Wasn't
on,
that his chef who told on him?
Was it?
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. Because they not gonna
ex-chef, an ex-chef.
Now he's an ex-chef for
How
sure.
your chef even in your business like that, bro? No disrespect.
What in the hell?
Ain't none taken. None taken.
You know what I'm saying?
Why, Antonio?
I mean, damn.
If you didn't want to get vaccinated, I think you should have just.
You should have did like Aaron Rodgers did and say you was immunized.
Immunized, right?
Come on, bro.
And then what's
Pay
Aaron Rodgers
attention.
doing? He playing right now.
He's playing right. He played the next week. One
but
week.
Time out, because I still don't understand how he's immunized.
I mean, that's the thing. You're not supposed to understand.
He
just said it.
Immunized.
Yeah.
And there's a
not
difference
to say
between
vaccinated.
yes. There's a difference between how are you immune?
Right. To what?
Because he probably don't believe in the vaccine. So
Right.
if you don't believe in something, how can I'm immune to whatever you believe.
Whatever you believe.
You gonna stay over there with
anything that I don't have.
Exactly.
Right,
Aaron
right.
Rodgers, man. Hey,
you can't.
don't
What in the
play with
hell?
A-Rod. Do not play with A-Rod, bro. He's not gonna play with y'all.
That is insane. He wrong for that.
I'm immunized.
I don't
We're
get
not gonna
it.
get into how I got immunized and what I used to get
But
immunized.
I am. And they took it and rolled with it.
They did.
Up until
They were mad about it for like a few minutes, and then it was over. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's Aaron. Whatever.
Snap.
He's good.
You know what? Speaking of white privilege, right? Okay, so there's this artist. Her name is Sofia Urista.
Okay.
And she has recently received and I'll say backlash, no pun intended, because she peed on stage.
Oh, I heard.
Oh yeah, I think we heard
and
about
it like splashed on a fan, or like she like peed on a fan.
And that fan was wild about it.
Like, was it
on
purpose, or did she just have to
Yes,
go?
the peeing was on purpose.
Oh.
I mean, obviously she had to go, but the peeing was on purpose. She like pulled her pants down and just straight up peed on the stage.
Watch
What is it?
I don't know.
And the fans are like, they looking for that? They looking to get peed on?
No, they weren't looking for it.
Oh.
That's why everybody was like, girl, what? Like, they were upset about it.
Yeah, I wish you could run that clip back so I can see that.
I don't have the clip. It was just the
I want to see that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
she just straight up just started peeing.
Hey,
I don't.
Sophia, like, stop peeing on people, man.
That's not
you
cool.
know better than that.
And then
That's
the quote was that she's not a shock artist. She wasn't going for shock value.
She should have rolled with it and said, "I'm a shock artist." Because now
you're
you're
just
really
looking
questioning
crazy.
what you got going on.
Like, man, you can't
Exactly.
Come on, man.
I'm really like looking at you like, what the hell is going on? But again, that's just another example of white privilege. Sophia, girl,
Why are you peeing on people, girl?
Yeah.
I want to
what the hell is
piss
your
on
problem?
you.
Like, come on, man.
you
Like,
won't feel quite the same.
and I ain't gonna lie, it's just something like just
Oh.
just hearing that it's coming out of a little white girl, like just
Exactly.
know that pee is just smells like beer.
Asparagus and beer.
I'm just good. I'm sorry. I'm just good. Oh man. That's enough. Yikes.
Hey, I don't know what it is about the non-melanated, but y'all need to stop being so goddamn nasty. I don't know what it is in y'all's DNA. I don't know. We got to figure it out.
Like, and people that pay
they don't like taking showers. You remember Ashton Kutcher and Mia?
Mila Kunis?
Yeah, they were caught on. They did like an interview or something where they were saying like they don't bathe their kids unless they're really, really dirty. Which I don't understand what that means.
So you mean to tell me that after one full day, that motherfucker ain't really, really dirty? Stop. You gotta
I think it
chill.
means when they can visibly see dirt.
But
That is crazy. And
I mean, it takes some time, like if for stuff to build up to be visible. It takes time. So like, how long are we saying? Are they going without actually?
Little musty motherfuckers just running around, just filth.
I don't know, guys.
Imagine being on set with the both of them.
Man.
Exactly, just smelling like hot dog water and who knows what else.
Smelling like 2 a day. Just 2 hard practices. You know what I'm saying? Just good.
Oh,
and they probably it's probably not even like body odor. Like I don't know. I just know it's not that great. And they be trying to conserve water and all this other for the planet bullshit. But I'm like, look,
I appreciate it.
Is that what it is?
So right. Like, for me, I'll take my shower for you.
Baths.
Right. out of everything. Out of everything we can cut back on. We're gonna cut back on baths.
Yeah, we just gotta do better.
We gotta find something brushing their teeth.
No, I didn't see them say anything about that. I ain't seen the same thing about that. Joe, do you have any random questions?
I mean, I think I asked them those earlier, but let me see if I can come up with another
random questions with Joe. Everybody's favorite portion of the show. What do we have?
I mean,
random.
I could just ask you this. How did your parents feel about you quitting your job? Because that's always the answer to conversation. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Oh, my mom, she was like, it's about time.
Okay, shout out, mom.
Yeah.
Okay, saw the vision.
And so my dad was, he's a little bit more, steps, a little bit more linear, a bigger picture thing. I guess me and my mom kind of have the same mindset in terms of, everything's the right time and was for you. Yeah.
And Pops is like, nigga, are you crazy?
Yeah.
Nigga, you better go back.
Right.
You quit what?
Like you can't come back.
Yeah.
You ain't coming back here. I mean, again, like, I understand.
They only see the
tangible,
they only see the negative side of what can happen when you do that. They don't really see the upside because you're like, damn, all right, what if what you're chasing don't come to fruition or blah, 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 blah.
Nah, it will.
Like, then what if it does? What if when I'm chasing this motherfucker, I go way higher than I ever thought I could go ever in my life?
And then by next year, I'm retired to both of y'all.
Yeah. And in one full year of me putting my mind to focus and all my energy into what I really want to do, it took me to where I wanted.
Because I mean, since I was born, obviously up until school, like school really has programmed you into thinking one way.
I'm telling you, that's why.
And so like it took me literally into my 3rd year of college once I stopped playing football to like, dang, what do I want to do with my life?
Right.
I got a psych degree. I only took psych classes because I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. If there was a capacity where I felt like going back to school, I would have, and I'd be in that field. But for the most part, I only took psychology and got my degree in psychology because I really enjoyed the classes. So like I was thinking of so many different, business ventures or money moves that didn't require college as I'm about to graduate the next year. You know what I'm saying? And so, since then, like, went straight into work and I've just been working. It's like, okay, what else can I do? Like, because I really don't want to go back to school. I wasn't bad in school. I just didn't want to because I didn't know what I want to do. What else can I do to, generate more money or turn a passion into, something to make some money? And it was cooking. And so,
Trapping
like,
these egg rolls.
exact man, slanging these mugs.
Exactly.
No cap.
But yeah, but nah, my pop's like, you know, he knows I wouldn't do anything that wasn't calculated. He knows I wouldn't, you know, just wake up and say, oh yeah, I'm done.
You have a plan.
Right, exactly. I may not have expressed that plan to anybody,
but
I just, you know,
within yourself, you definitely put it together. Yeah.
Once it happened, I told him, I'm like, no, it's, you know, it's all shit. You got it.
You feel me?
You got it.
No, Chef, hey man, we appreciate you. You know, we appreciate your time today. You know,
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Yeah, man, blessing the stage and sharing your experiences with us, with our people. You know, it's on some other shit with your boy Joe Prophet. You know, my girl Monet Banks. We giving you opinions back with facts, straight like that. Y'all know where we at, man. 11903 A-Leaf Clothing, world famous A-Leaf store, staple in the community, man. Y'all know what to do too, man. Tell them on what they got to do, man.
Chef, go and let them know where they can find you on social media.
Oh my bad, I don't get with Chef. Y'all
can find me on IG at soul_rose_95.
Okay.
You check me out on Facebook at soulrose95. Check me out on Twitter at soulrose95. And if y'all really itching for some egg rolls right now, y'all can hit me up right now at 713-677-9787.
Oh, he not finna play with y'all, man. Nah. That man just
if y'all want them, you know.
Nah, come on, man.
Yeah, I'm a, you know.
Y'all come tap in.
And the rolls is what it is.
They definitely gonna take you where you need to go.
You see, I asked the man to bring him today, man. You know, we're going back to that again.
He heard about the egg rolls.
Yeah, I'm heard about that. I told him to cry in the car. It's all good. Y'all know, hey, y'all type in, man. Hey, hit the bell, share this, like this. You know what I'm saying? Love this, man.
Appreciate y'all. As always, peace.
I know we on some other shit.